Good Monday morning. Rolling the ball. There we go. All right. Got it right. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And well, let's do the fingers today. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. And on the other side, same thing. Index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And today, let's just bounce it. Switch hands, switch heights, direction, 3, 2, 1. Drop the ball. Assess the feet. And step on the ball. Oh, too early. Balance is off. Step on the ball 3 times right in the middle of the foot. Bring it up to the knuckles. Press down 1 stone across. Slide it across the knuckles. Bring it down to the top of the heel and slide it across the top of the heel. And then press right below the first knuckle at the side of the top of the heel and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Let go. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Same thing. Knuckles. Slide it across. Slide it across the top of the heel. And press on those 3 points. Roll down the bone. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. And reassess. Out of the way. Get out of the way. All right. Let's spread the legs a little bit further and do some good, some wood chops. Too early. Oh, I've been up since 6. 5, 6, 7, and go to the side. And then the other side. And cap up. And shake the tree. Three, 2, center with some motion. Oh no. Twist it the way, swing the hands. And then we'll get to some motion with B. And center. Ocean waves. Filling the lungs. And exhale. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side. Gather in starlight. Center. And let's gather from the other side. And center. March in place. So good job. Today we do the Zach Bush 4-minute exercises with or without weights or water bottles or nothing at all. So that involves squats. So I wouldn't do any squats here to get the heart rate going. And in fact, as usual, you keep doing what you're doing. I'll try to wake up with a sprint there. myself. In the safe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers, raising them up overhead. Reaching beyond the ceiling. Extending back, if you can, bend your spine that way. Back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Come back to center, lower your hands. Press out at the chest. And come down. Fingers interlaced behind the back. Raise the hands. Squeeze the scapula together. A little higher. And coming down. A shrug. And roll back. Form a W. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2, 3, and back. Squeeze, 2, 3, and back. Squeeze. Back. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze one more time. Release, extend the arms and rotate. And go in the other direction. Thumbs are up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And bring one arm across the body, squeezing at the elbow. And then the other. First hand behind the back, pressing down on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Come down, extend one arm, and fingers up and pull back. Fingers down. Drop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, wiggle. Other hand, same thing. Down. And flop. And let's rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. And pick like a pigeon. Tuck it in, look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. Lift up. Back to center. Chin still tucked, look to the other side. Drop it. And lift. Come back to center. Let's go into a side lunge. And then the other way. And come up and let's grab a stick. I'm going to put the stick out in front of one leg, put that leg forward about 6 inches from the stick, press the stick against the shoulder, slide the hands down as you hinge at the waist, keeping the head back, and then lift the sole of that foot off the floor. And you can wiggle it back and forth to increase the stretch on the hamstring. Or not. Come on up. Press the sole of the foot against the stick and stretch the calf. And down. Other foot, same thing. Coming up, press it against the stick. And come on back. And let's do the original Puya stick routine of Bob and Brad, starting with some flip-flops. Do not hit thy shin. because it hurts. I can tell you from firsthand experience. And then stop and rotate out in a big circle. And then back in. Into the chest and flop the wrists. Push out. Behind the back, in the crook of the elbows. Twist at the waist. Bring the stick up to the neck. Twist the body, but keep the head and hips facing forward. Grab the stick and come over the head and down and come back up. You can hold it up here, or if you can, go all the way down, or go down as far as you can. Bring the stick out in front and step to one side and go down and back. Do 5 of these on each side. Come back to center. Put the stick in front. Extend your arm out. Come up on your heels. And then on your toes. Heel, toes. We're staying about a second on each. And we're going to do 15. That's 5, 6, 7, 15. All right, let's put the stick down. We're going to do Zach push. If you want, grab a weight or a water bottle. If not, just use your hands. 4 moves. 1 is a squat, and do the squats. I'm going to do 12, but do as many as you can. And you can go down, or you can just go down a little, or you can even sit down and stand up in the chair. Number 2, some raises. Number 3 is around the clock. And number 4 is the press. Again, you don't need to use anything in your hands, just use your hands and body weight. And let's get started with some squats. Well, some raises. And around the clock. And you can go through the middle if that's easier for you, but I'm going to start doing it this way. 2, 3, 4. And a military press. 1. Okay. I'm going to put those down for now because my left shoulder is killing me. I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to put the squats in the middle now. So let's start with some arm raises. And 12. And then some squats. And around the clock, I'm going to go through the middle. And military press. And 12. Couple of deep breaths. One more round. A little bit faster. And just a few, one more breath. And let's start with the arm raises. And do around the clock. And then some squats. Oh, and the last 12 reps. 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. Yay. We are done with the Zach Bush 4-minute exercises. So we will rub the palms together, cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. which is dancing us every which way. The weight shifts from one channel to the other, like water flowing. And center. 2 deep breaths. And let's open our hearts. And pause. Exhale and send that energy back. Center with 2 deep breaths. And bring down chi from above. You're going to go down, gather some up. And namaste. So it's a rolling day. If you want to grab a ball or two, we're going to start on the spine, actually. So if you got 2 balls, either in a sock or not, we'll roll the back with the balls, and then we'll go to the roller. I'm going to bring the camera to the floor, grab my 2 balls. And, that's not the floor. Where is the floor? I had to take my computer out. This weekend, and I thought I had the cameras hooked up. Let me just try one more thing here. All right, that's not working. I'm just going to use this camera. Oh, there we go. What do you know? All right. So we're on the floor. Place the 2 balls on either side of the spine, right below the shoulder blades. If you want, you might want to use a roller or a towel or a pillow on your head, at least for the first 2. And cross your arms over your chest. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Turn to the right. Left elbow is in the air and do 5 circles in one direction. And then 5 in the other. Pause, take a nice deep breath. And then move the balls up to the middle of the shoulder blade. I'm going to move the roller out, but you can keep it there with a pillow, towel, whatever you have. Go to the left, right elbow is in the air and circle. In one direction 5 times. And then the other. Come back to center. Nice deep breath. And then move the balls up to right below the neck, above the shoulder blades. You don't want the roller or pillow, I think, on your head now. Maybe you do. But I have a hard time putting it there when I have the balls up at this position. Whatever works for you. Again, turn to the right, left elbow in the air, 5 circles in one direction. And then 5 in the other. Deep breath as you center. Turn to the left, right elbow in the air, 5 and 5. Come back to center. Take a deep breath. And let's get the balls out of the way. We'll take the roller and we're going to sit on it lengthwise so it goes up the spine. We're going to sit at the very end so that your head and neck are both on the roller at the other end. Sorry, I forgot to change my timer so that the phone wouldn't go off. We'll let that play out. Okay. Just rock back and forth laterally, catching yourself with your elbows, trying to find your center of gravity. You got the soles of the feet on the floor. Lift your hands into the air, stop rocking, and then bring them down, and then bring them back up and bring them behind you. Back to center, down, up, behind. Let's do this 6 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's keep the hands in the air and squeeze your shoulder blades around the roller and then come back up. And squeeze, sort of caressing the roller with your shoulder blades and up. 2, there's 6 of these. Four, 5, and 6. And then roll over to one side off the roller. Put the roller in the middle of your back the other way, the other direction. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands are either across your chest or behind your skull. And just roll gently back and forth from the middle of your rib cage to the top, not onto the neck. And just enjoy the snap, crackle, and pop as you do. And then pause in the middle of the rib cage again and roll to the bottom. Don't go below the bottom of the rib cage. Same thing, nice, slow, steady motions back and forth. And take a deep breath. And that's it. Have a great day. Let's get back to faces here. There we go.